growing stronger and stronger as fighting lasts longer and purer to make heaven surer. With crosses and trials and many denials we'll stop, but to die true, loyal to our King who reigns on high. Ignatius, lead us on till we die.
What is the purpose of ILP, Ignatian Leadership Program? We are living in a fast-changing world. This fast-changing world requires good leaders. Leadership rooted in Ignatian values needs to be seriously promoted today. Today, Ignatian leadership calls for knowledge, new attitudes, new approaches, and new skills in Jesuits and our partners in mission, our collaborators. The demands of Ignatian leadership make necessary intellectual depth and spiritual depth in all of us. And today, Ignatian leadership has assumed so much of importance and has become very critical and crucial to our response, which is most suited to the signs of the times. When we talk about an Ignatian leader, it is to be broadly understood that a human person whose life mission is governed by the spirit of St. Ignatius of Loyola and whose competencies are rooted in Ignatian values is no doubt an Ignatian leader, no matter whether that person is a Jesuit or a partner in Jesuit mission or Ignatian family member. Ignatian leaders demonstrate values which are primarily Ignatian and therefore founded on Ignatian vision and charism in their discharge of duties, in their day-to-day functioning, in the way they lead their lives, in their choices and decision making, and so on. Keeping this broader understanding of Ignatian leadership in mind, I wish to share with you some thoughts in the next few minutes based on what I wrote to Jeevan on leadership. 1. Ignatian leadership is a leadership in progress. An Ignatian leader, however accomplished he may be, is not a finished product freshly out from the factory with an ability to pass successfully the test of its functionality and quality check, but one learning from everyday experiences. Thus, the leadership quality in an Ignatian leader is a work in progress, constantly evolving and maturing. 2. Ignatian leader is more an animator than an administrator. Ignatian leader is one among a group of people who facilitates coordination among the members in that group or community for a noble cause and mission, who promotes synergy among them, who animates individuals and inspires them and helps them bring out their best in view of fulfillment of a noble mission entrusted to that group or that community. 3. Ignatian leader is a discerning leader who would make difference in the lives of the people, especially the marginalized, the excluded, and so on. The Ignatian leader has the ability to be in touch with the interior movements of the Spirit. The Ignatian leader is aware of the interior feelings of consolation and desolation. One aspect of our Jesuit governance that fascinates me often is discernment. My experience has been that the ingenuous use of discernment with an openness to be led by the Spirit has always resulted in interior joy and consolation, irrespective of the fruit of the discernment. A faithful adherence to the time-tested roadmap to an eventual decision-making is so very crucial today. What is that route? What is that roadmap? Preparation of the matter for discernment and discernment in common at different levels, leading to a decision-making. This process enhances transparency and accountability and promotes cura personalis, cura apostolica, and harmony in community life and in our collective journey. 4. The Ignatian leader commands a high degree of credibility. Credibility which consists in his or her love and compassion for people, particularly the suffering ones. Simple lifestyle, availability, openness, prayerfulness, impartial decision making, absence of favoritism or nepotism, so on. He or she inspires corporate resolve to implement the decisions made and also facilitates reconciliation of members with the decisions that run contrary to their expectations. 5. Finally, for an Ignatian leader, what is more important is availability than ability, fruitfulness than success, compassion than competence, discernment than decision. I wish you all a very fruitful and productive Ignatian leadership program. Thank you.
Growing stronger and stronger as fighting lasts longer and purer to make heaven surer with crosses and trials and many denials will stop but to die true, loyal to our King who reigns on high. Ignatius, lead us all.